Before I get this video started, man, let me start this off by giving a major shout out to to the Packers fans. I'm only doing this because I actually fucks with Packers fans. Guys like Nick Fargo, Realist Cheesehead, I think that's his name. You know who I'm talking about. Brian, aka Packers fanatic, who changed his name to Realist Cheesehead. He had a podcast. I was on his podcast last year. Shout out to him. Shout out to Pro Gamer Galaxy, one of my followers. Who's been around. Shout out to him. Shout out to King Howie TV or KHTV. One of my very few subscribers. From 2015 or 2016 or whatnot. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to the Packers fans out there. And this ain't it ain't about to be no moral victories and none of that. You guys got the win. And as far as the Jalen Hurts thing goes, he might have scored like that in garbage time, or I don't know, but Packers could have gotten a bit too comfortable for that moment. The Eagles almost came back, and they put the dagger in it with the 77-yard run by Aaron Jones. So, it is what it is. We're not good enough. So, anyway, I guess now that being said, I just want to say congratulations to the Packers fans. Normally I do a live stream, making a full recap on the weekend and then move on to the Saints. But, I figured since I'm making my video now about Jalen Hurts, started over Carson Wentz, I figure I'll, give a shout out to the Packers. All right, on to the main point of the video. All right, what's good, Eagles Nation? It's your man, Desert Eagle here. Coming at you with another video, man. I've been trying to make this video for the past couple times, Try not to, there are times I really got pissed, but people are going to assume a little too much saying that, I'm a Wentz, guy, or I'm more of a team or whatever. Man, look, I said, fuck it. I'm just going to redo this whole thing, and I'm just going to call it how it is, man. It's Hurts time, Carson Wentz got benched. It was inevitable. Quite a predicament that Howie Roseman started since the very end of April in drafting Jalen Hurts in the second round. I really did not, want to believe it. As far as people are saying, oh, Hurts got drafted because they don't believe in Wentz. I hate to say this, man. I really, really hate to do this, but I got to give credit where it's due, man. Got to give my credit where it's due. Call it, crow or whatever, but got to give it to Simons. He said it from the gate. I would understand, because, we had nobody in the, as Carson Wentz's backup to rely on. Nate Sudfeld was already out. Josh McCown was the only backup, and he already torn his hamstring, during the playoffs after that cheap shot they gave on Carson Wentz. I don't know, man. I just feel like the way Carson Wentz been playing, man, look, it's like I don't want to sit here and say excuses and all of that, but I'm just calling it how it is. I don't give a damn how y'all feel, so piss off, all right? I really believe this has something to do with the cheap shot from Jadeveon Clowney on Wentz, because he just has not been the same since, man. Concussions can really change everything. It really can, man. It can change your behavior, it can change your energy, it can do a lot. And it's not going to heal that easily, man. If you've seen the way Jadeveon Clowney landed on Carson Wentz's head, it's like it wasn't a good look, man. It was so bad. Like, remember that time when they said that Carson Wentz forgot who he was for that short period of time? And now Carson Wentz was throwing he's throwing air balls. Like he's probably thinking that I don't know, Travis Fulgham was there, or Alshon was over there, or Deshaun Jackson still on the field, or Zach Ertz, or whoever he be throwing it to, man. He must be thinking that they're at that empty spot, All the fumbles and some of the interceptions, times we could have thrown the ball away. It's like, look, I do blame Wentz for some of that. And if this concussion still affects Wentz on his judgment and everything, I blame Wentz for that as well. Because it's not the first time that he decided to play through something like this. When he had a fractured vertebrae, he still decided to play through it, and it like kind of wasted away majority of the season. Wentz got to do better, man. Like, he knows he's a franchise quarterback regardless, especially after he got paid all that money. It's like, I can appreciate the fact that he's not all about that money, because normally any quarterback that's getting paid all that money would milk out the season. I don't know. That's my unpopular thoughts, though. Maybe that concussion from last year still affects Wentz. I don't know. I've heard stories where it actually takes 2 years for a concussion to officially heal, but it's like I say, Wentz decided to play regardless. I can't have any excuses, can't defend, can't do any of that. It was just a quick little observation or whatnot. But all I was going to say is, man, I'm going to call it how it is. I'm going to keep it 100. How he put us in this predicament, they did Carson Wentz dirty. This team did Carson Wentz dirty. And yes, I do say the team, because it's like I was 100% convinced the very moment Jalen Hurts came in and his team looked different. Like, I can't say so much about the offensive line, because Hurts did get sacked like 3 times. Still got pressured at times. But I'm going to say it anyway. When the line did slightly better, when wide receivers knew how to catch all of a sudden, defense knew how to officially make key stops, keeping the game alive and everything, Jalen Reagor all of a sudden, looking like he can, looking like he's been doing this long enough, like returning punts now. He wasn't doing that beforehand. Like, he was looking like, shout out to Skip Shannon. I'm tripping. Shout out to Shannon Sharp, the OG. Shout out to him. But he said this funny term. I'm gonna put it in this one. Jalen Reagor, when returning the punt, he looked like a blind dog in a meat house. That's what it was. He looked like a blind dog in a meat house. But the moment Jalen Hurts came in, all of a sudden he's returning kicks. Like, what the hell? I just feel like, when this team showed that spark, they showed that fighting spirit, it convinced me for sure that this team has given up on Carson Wentz. This organization did not build around Carson Wentz the way they should, with building more weapons, build an offensive line. They didn't do any of that. And for that's why I said they did Carson Wentz dirty. And I guarantee you, if Wentz wasn't getting all that money, a lot of teams will take him in a heartbeat. Clearly, we ain't using Wentz the way we should, but hey, it is what it is. I'm saying this because I'm a fan of Carson Wentz. I'm a defender. I'm going to call it like it is. They did him dirty. But I can't defend the fact, yes, he has played like shit. He was part of the problem, but he was not 100% the problem. Carson Wentz has played with the most wide receivers, but definitely the most offensive line in the NFL with different offensive linemen. The most in the NFL. You don't see that happening to Tom Brady. You don't see that happening to Drew Brees. You don't see that happening to Aaron Rodgers. You don't see that happening to Lamar Jackson, and several other quarterbacks. You don't see that happening at all. You can sit here and say, oh, Russell Wilson knew how to run out of the pocket and everything when he had no line. Carson Wentz isn't Russell Wilson. He isn't. So I don't care. Don't give me that shit. But it is what it is. The team did him dirty. I do want to win. Carson Wentz just not going to be that guy this season to bring a win to the city. It's just not. Having Jalen Hurts on there, anything that happens at this point is going to be a curse we're going to have to go along with for as long as both of these quarterbacks are here, The one and only way Howie Roseman could redeem himself is if Jalen Hurts have a great season, have a really great season, right? And his market is so high, a team out there is interested in Jalen Hurts and he get a first-round pick. That's the only way Howie will look like a genius in this case. We have 2 first-round picks, maybe 2 top 15s? I don't know. Am I expecting it? Not really. But I want to win. To hell with tanking. I'm not a tanking person. I did have my suspicion that this team was tanking because there's no way in hell a head coach can be this consistently stupid in how he's running the team. Likewise with Howie. There was no way. Especially being as though then again, Howie, there's like, why would you want to tank when Howie's been struggling with tanking? He doesn't listen to the scouting reports and none of that. But hey, it is what it is, man. Jalen Hurts, the starter, is like, I do like this fighting spirit, and I'm a fan of this team. I was a fan of this team before Carson Wentz. In the end, the player can go, but in the end, it's about the wing on the jersey, the wing on the helmet. In the end, that's all that matters. Sorry I got cut off, but, you know, that's all that matters, though. That's all that matters. It's all about the wing on the helmet and the logo on the jersey. That's all that matters in the end. So, I mean, I'm also keep it 100 once again. Carson Wentz should request to get traded. It's my unpopular opinion. Like, Carson Wentz should request to get traded. Because the way they did him, man, I think he needs a fresh start. I feel like they're slowly but surely, they're treating this dude like Nelson Aguilar, / Markelle Fultz. That's exactly what it feels like. I feel like something's just mentally wrong with Carson Wentz. And watch when Carson Wentz goes elsewhere. All I'm going to say is keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, because I know for a fact Carson Wentz is going to shine elsewhere. Just keep that same energy. Guy's 27 years old, and it was Doug Peterson's job as a head coach and offensive coordinator to fix Carson Wentz. Like, he should have been benched Carson Wentz a while back. Give him time off the field, but now it's to the point we only got about, 4 games? It's crazy. This organization has failed Carson Wentz as a whole, and I'm not surprised about this fan base. They treat any quarterback like shit that doesn't play good, and the next is going to be for Jalen Hurts. The next is going to be for Jalen Hurts. Just watch. But anyway, Jalen Hurts is playing. I do want to win. Am I expecting it? I don't know. I mean, look, Saints got the #1 defense. Glad to pull a rabbit out of our ass or something to win this game. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be real with you though. I don't think any of these teams are a threat. The Saints don't really scare me. The Seahawks didn't really scare me. The Packers definitely don't scare me. The Browns most definitely don't scare me. And I ain't worried about Washington nor freaking Dallas. But it's like, well, one thing that concerned me about it is only the fact that what's going on within ourselves. So many opportunities we could have beaten these teams. Should have, could have, would have. I get that, and we sure enough didn't, and we trashed because of that. So it is what it is. But I'm just calling it like it is, though. We put ourselves in this situation, man. And about time, even if we were to win out the season, which I wouldn't really, be guaranteeing or anything, it probably would have been too late because the Giants have found their mojo. Washington has found their mojo. They both upset 2 of the best teams in the NFL. 2 of the best teams. We couldn't even beat Seattle. We have not beaten in over 10 years. But Colt fucking McCoy has beaten Seattle. And along with a great defense. And Washington with a great defense beat the Steelers. I can't remember who was home or whatnot, but I can't remember who was home. But I think Washington was home. I might be wrong. But all I'm going to say is, man, obviously Dougie and them are doing this. They're only doing this to save their jobs. They should have done this a long time ago. This might have been the best decision they've made throughout the season, which isn't really saying much. But still, all I'm going to say is, man, it is what it is. I'm always going to support decision, whether if I agree or not. I mean, I do agree with this. Carson Wentz needs time off the field, man. He's mentally fucked up there, man. He needs time off the field. So there's really no other way to put it. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I mean, Jalen Hurts is starting. No other way to put it. It is what it is. Carson Wentz got to get time off the field. But, well, I got cut off once again. People keep calling me. But, like I say, it is what it is. Jalen Hurts is the starter. We'll see what happens. Let's see what he's got. Going against a legit team in the Saints. this team, will they have the spark come back? I don't know. Or was that moment just a fluke as far as going against the Packers? Was it a garbage time? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I do want to win. You feel me? And I have a feeling that the Wentz era may be over. Who knows? It's like, whatever happens, I'm always going to support the team. You know, I support the logo in the end. You know, but let's just say, you know, I think about the future. I don't just think about what's going on in the spot. I think about the future. And in the future, we're fucked. You know? If you really decide to go with Jalen Hurts through the rest of the season, along with the following season and all, then Carson Wentz may be the first quarterback in NFL history. I might be wrong. I don't know. But to get benched by a rookie quarterback where he's getting paid over $100 million. Like, think about that, Eagles fans. Think about it. It's gut-wrenching just thinking about it. But hey, it's like I say, it is what it is. I'm a fan of the Eagles. They're not taking my money, so yeah. Fly Eagles fly.